Hi children, how are you? I hope that everybody are fine and staying safe at home. This is your Saubhagya madam and I am back with another new session, that is the functions of a leaf. So children, in our last videos we were learning more things about plants. So the plants are our friends which give us food to eat and also oxygen for the process of respiration. Do you know this children? Good. So, in this class, let us learn about the functions of a leaf. So, we have already learned how the plants are and what are the parts that are present in the plants. The plants, the roots, stems, branches, leaves, fruits and flowers. All these are present. Yes, children? Okay. So, we were learning about the main functions of each and every part. Now, we have already learned the arrangement of the leaves on the plants, and also we have learned about the basic structure of the leaf. In this session, we'll learn the functions of the leaf. So, do you know children? Do you know the plants do breathe? Yes. We are living things. We have a nose to breathe in air. Yes, children? In the same way, the plants also do the process of respiration. Okay. But how they do this respiration? Do the plants have nose-like structures? No. But instead of nose-like structures, there is an important structure in the leaf that is called as stomata. What it is, children? Stomata. S-T-O-M-A-T-A. Stomata. Repeat it, children. S-T-O-M-A-T-A. So this stomata, which is present in the leaves of the plants, act like a nose for the process of respiration. Children, we living things called the humans will take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide. Yes, but plants are also living things which take carbon dioxide and give us the pure oxygen. Okay, so that is the reason why I call the trees as our friends. Okay, they are taking the harmful carbon dioxide and converting it into oxygen and releasing into the atmosphere. Okay, children. So where does these stomata are present? These stomata are present in the leaves. Akullo untai. Can you see them? No. You cannot see them with our naked eye. Those stomata can be seen or observed only under a microscope. Okay, children. So how could you check them in the microscope? You can take any thick leaf like lotus or some croton plants. So if you take it, you can cut the outer thinner layer of the leaf and take a small piece of it and put a water drop on it, and you can observe under the microscope. When you observe, children, this is only a small part of it. But if you observe, they will be present in the form of boxes like this. Okay. So all these are individual stomata. They are so arranged like this so that through these they can exchange the air, taking in of carbon dioxide. So they will take the carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. So they are taking the carbon dioxide and gives out oxygen. Have you understood this, children? Okay. Now we'll see the structure of the stomata. Okay. When you have cut the piece of the leaf and observe under the microscope, see, this is the structure that you can see. Here, these outer bigger cells are called as epidermal cells. Okay. You can learn them in our higher classes. These are the epidermal cells. In between these epidermal cells, we find a small opening called as stomata. How this stomata is been present? This stomata contain two door-like cells. These are called doors, which are called as guard cells. Means they are guarding the cell like this. If for example, if you think this is the stomata, structure of the stomata. So this is one guarding cell and this is one guarding cell. So what they will do? They will open and they will close. They open and they close. Open and they close. While they were doing this opening and closing, what happens? The exchange of the gases takes place. While they were opening, the carbon dioxide goes inside, okay, and the oxygen will come in outside. So they will close again, okay. So if you think that this part of the stomata is in the shape of a bean shaped లో ఉంటుంది. చూడండి ఇక్కడ beans లాగా ఉంది అవునా. So here there is this drawing part is called the guarding cells, and also here I have drawn the dotted part. The dotted part is called as stoma. The dotted part is called as stoma. So if you can observe this under a microscope clearly, you can view the vision of the stomata. The vision of the stomata. So children, what is the use of this stomata? The main use of stomata is for the exchange of gases between the leaves and the atmosphere. Okay. And what are the cells that are present in the stomata? It is a bean-shaped structure. It is a bean-shaped structure and it is used for exchange of gases. The outer part of the stomata contain guard cells. The outer part of the stomata contain the guard cells and inside you have stoma. Okay. Outer guard cells you are having and inside you are having stoma. And around the stomata you have a supporting cells which are called as epidermal cells. What are those children? Epidermal cells. So if you have time, please draw this picture in your notebook clearly and write down the name so that you can clearly understand the structure of stomata, which is useful for the exchange of gases in the plant. Okay. So this is just like a nose-like structure which is used for breathing technique in the plant. So children, not only the exchange of air takes place, but also, do you know children, the plant also contains water in it. Yes, our human body is made up of 70% of water. Even the plants also contain more amount of water in it. So, you know, the water is absorbed by the roots and is being transported through the stem. Do you know this children? Okay. The exchange of the gases are taking place in the leaves where the food is also prepared by the process of photosynthesis. Do you remember this word children? Photosynthesis. And also the green color pigment because of which the leaves are in green color, the chlorophyll. The chlorophyll is also present in the leaves. So children, how many things are being done by this leaf? Respiration, producing of the food, and also excess water is being given out through the leaves. Okay children, now we will know what is this process of giving out the excess water by the leaves. Give me a moment children. Okay. The important function of the leaf is transpiration. What it is children? Transpiration. Repeat it. Transpiration. Transpiration. What it is children? Transpiration. So So we'll see what is the meaning of transpiration. The water is released in the form of vapor from the leaves. Here in this process, the water which is present in the leaf is being released out in the form of vapor, which is called as transpiration. So, how we can see this transpiration, children? See, children, during the winter season, sometimes we see there are few droplets of water on the leaves. Yes, this is because of the falling of the dew. But here I wanted to say an example. See, when there is no air, how do we sweat? Yes, our body will sweat up. In the same way, the leaves will also sweat, or the leaves will send out the water, the excess water which is present in them, by the process called as transpiration. By the process called as transpiration. To do this activity, to know what is the process of transpiration, let us do an activity. Let us do activity. Okay, children. So for this activity, what you have to do is take a clear polythene bag. తెల్లగా అంటే క్లియర్గా లోపలికి కనిపించేటట్టు ఉండే పాలిథిన్ కవర్ ఒకటి తీసుకోండి. ఓకే, అండ్ యూ నీడ్ వన్ రబ్బర్ బ్యాండ్. పాలిథిన్ కవర్ అండ్ a rubber band. Okay, go to the garden, go to your home garden and take a plant which are having a bigger leaf. కొంచెం పెద్దగా ఉన్న లీవ్స్ ఉన్నవి తీసుకోండి, లేకపోయినా పర్వాలేదు, ఇట్స్ ఓకే. What you will do? First, pour water to the plant full fledged. పూర్తిగా చక్కగా వాటర్ పోయండి ప్లాంట్. Now select a leaf or few leaves. If the plant contains small leaves, select a bunch of leaves. If the plant is having bigger leaf, select at least one leaf from the plant. And nicely put the cover onto the leaf and put a rubber band like this, so that there will be no air exchange inside. Okay, very good. What do you have to do? Select a plant, select the leaf or few leaves which you wanted to tie up, take a clear polythene cover and a rubber band. Okay, you have to cover this leaf how I have shown in the picture and put a rubber band like that. If it is a very hot summer, you can do this experiment very neatly and clearly. Leave the polythene cover like that for at least 3 to 4 hours. Okay, leave it like that for 3 to 4 hours. After 3 to 4 hours, if you go there and observe, you will find droplets of water present inside the walls of the polythene cover. మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తే ఈ పాలిథిన్ కవర్లో చుక్కలు చుక్కలుగా వాటర్ ఉంటుంది. సో నౌ మై క్వశ్చన్ ఈస్, ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ డిడ్ యూ గెట్ దిస్ వాటర్? పాలిథిన్ కవర్లో ఎంటీగా ఉంది, నౌ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వాటర్ వచ్చింది? ఫ్రమ్ వేర్ డిడ్ యూ గెట్ దిస్ వాటర్? దిస్ ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ by the process of transpiration. By the process of transpiration, the leaves have sent the water vapor outside. Because of that, here the closed conditions are there. Because of this, the condensation process happens and the water vapor is converted into water droplets. Okay, the water vapor which is sent out from the leaves due to condensation. బయట అట్మాస్ఫియర్ అంతా వేడిగా ఉంది, లోపల చల్లగా ఉంది, అవునా కదా? సో బికాస్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ కండెన్సేషన్ ప్రాసెస్, ద వాటర్ వేపర్ ఈస్ కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ వాటర్ droplets. Water droplets. So by doing this activity, you can clearly understand the process of transpiration. The process of transpiration. The water is released in the form of vapor. Yes, water is released, but in the form of water vapor from the leaves. This process is called transpiration. This process is called transpiration. Children, definitely do this activity at your home and find out yourself how you can see these water droplets formed in the clear polythene bag. Here you have to take dry polythene bag. It should not contain any moisture in it. Chala clean ga, dry ga una polythene bag తీసుకొని కట్టండి. Okay, so then you can clearly observe these water droplets in the cover. Fine, children? Okay, next important function that is done in the leaves is the preparation of the food. So children, as we know that the plants are the primary producers. The main source of the food that we eat comes from the different varieties of plants. The plants could be either shrubs, herbs, plants, climbers or trees. Yes? Okay. So, what is the method of preparing the food by the plants? We have already learned in our junior classes like 3, 4 and 5. Yes? That is nothing but the process of photosynthesis. The synthesis means preparing of the food in the presence of photo means light. The preparation of the food in the presence of sunlight, the process is called as photosynthesis. Okay. So, as I already said that the leaves are in green color because of the chlorophyll pigment which is present in every leaf. Okay. What it is present, children? Chlorophyll. 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 Okay. So, because of this chlorophyll pigment, the leaves are of green color. The pigment itself gives the green color to the leaves. Okay. And now, we have already learned that the exchange of gases are being done by the stomata which is present in the leaf. So, here the carbon dioxide is taken by the leaves and the oxygen is given back from the leaves. We know that. Okay. So, and in the process of transpiration, the water is also been available. And also the roots suck the water and the minerals which are required for the preparation of the food by the leaves. Okay. So now, what is this photosynthesis process? The photosynthesis process is nothing but the carbon dioxide which is coming from the atmosphere will react with the water which is present in the leaves. The carbon dioxide reacts with the water molecules in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. In which presence? In the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives us food. Simple. And also we get oxygen. Okay, children? The carbon dioxide, look carefully. The carbon dioxide reacts with the water present in the leaf in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. Presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives rise to the food. Here the food is nothing but in the form of glucose or starch. Whatever the food that is prepared by the plant will be either in the form of glucose or in the form of starch. Okay. And the oxygen is the byproduct. In this reaction, we can get the oxygen as byproduct, which is very useful for the living things. Now, we will see the same reaction in the equation formula. Okay. Here, 6 molecules of carbon dioxide. I said carbon dioxide, right? And 6 molecules of water, the water which is present in the leaf. Okay. 6 molecules of carbon dioxide. CO2 is the molecular formula of carbon dioxide. H2O is the molecular formula of water. Okay. 6 molecules of carbon dioxide reacting with 6 molecules of water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. In the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives rise to glucose. Here C6H12O6 is the molecular formula of glucose and also 6 molecules of oxygen. Okay children. Now you will get it out. Why madam you have written 6 here? To balance this equation we have to write in the required molecular formula. Okay children. You will learn them in your higher classes. No problem. Okay. Now just remember this equation of photosynthesis. 6 molecules of carbon dioxide reacts with 6 molecules of water in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, gives rise to glucose and oxygen. Okay children. So this is the process of photosynthesis, means preparation of food by the leaves is also an important role that is being done by the leaves. Okay children. Okay children. Here I have already explained you these two processes, the main functions of the leaf. The first one, transpiration, is giving out the excess of water through the leaves from the stomata, and also the process of photosynthesis means preparation of food for itself, and the same food is being eaten by us. Okay. So in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. So children, as the roots are important part in the plant, leaves also play an important part by preparing the food and by doing the process of transpiration. So children, I hope that you have understood this video very clearly. What are the functions of the leaves? What are the functions of the leaves? So children, that's all for this video. We will meet very soon in our next video about other body part of the plant. So children, always love the plants. They are the main producers of the food and also they help us to live. Okay. So we have to take care of the plants. Always do afforestation but no deforestation. Right children? Thank you. Okay children. The homework part for this video is draw and label stomata. So you have seen on the board in the video. So make sure that you pause it and draw the clear picture of the stomata and label it. Okay children. And the second question. What happens if plants do not have leaves? Give reasons. Imagine if the plants do not have leaves. So what will happen to us? Or what happens in the nature? Give the reasons for this. Okay, next question. What is transpiration? So what you have understood from the transpiration, you can write the definition of it. And define photosynthesis. So write the definition for the photosynthesis along with the equation. So children, I hope you will enjoy this homework because it is very easy for you to understand. And before I end this homework, I wanted to suggest you to read the textbook. See, reading the textbook will give you extra knowledge. I always say this word. Reading the textbook gives you extra knowledge, and also maybe sometimes we may miss few points. Even the few points will be covered while you read the textbook. So children, enjoy this video and do your homework and learn good things. Stay home, stay safe.